Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, Sanch here. Welcome back to another episode here on the Bodybuilding News Network, BNN, of course. In this video, plenty of videos coming out today, but in this specific video, we're going to be recapping the finals and award ceremony for the 2022 Pittsburgh Pro in the women's professional bikini division or class, whichever one you want to call it. Now, this is a very exciting show. I did not expect it to be so competitive. This is my first time covering the Pittsburgh Pro, so definitely new for me. We have on the stage right now, we have the Arnold Classic Miss International Bikini Champion in Lauralie Chapados in the, let's say the third from the left in the blue trunks, dark hair, very, very dark hair, let's say that. Next to her, ASHLYN KALTWASSER, Miss Olympian, previously two-time, I believe, three-time potentially. Apologies if I messed that one up. In the green posing trunks, all the way to left, LIANA. Of course, if I butchered that one, let me know. She is a previous Miss Olympia in the Bikini 2019. Correct me if I'm wrong down below. And a newcomer from what I know I saw a lot of people talking about how excited they were. All the way on the left right now in the red suit, GIANNAMORE. GIANNAMORE. Sounds Italian, but no disrespect, of course. A lot of people online on the IFBB Pro League page on Instagram were very excited to see her in the top four. I am relatively new to covering her, so do apologize there. And just off this stage, we also have India PAULINO, who was really a phenomenal shape, great structure. We saw her not too long ago at the Wasatch, I believe is how you say it, the Wasatch Pro. She placed second there. So, and I do believe we're rotating right into the awards now. This is where I was surprised. I thought ASHLYN Little, who just won a couple shows, she just won the Girl Power, I believe. I thought was going to be getting fifth, but I do believe she fell into sixth place. In fifth place, like I just talked about, India PAULINO. And this is her routine from finals. Really great structure. Great glutes. You know, some of the ladies, their glutes really blow out the sides. Not in a bad way, but just like very developed glutes. From the back, hers are really balanced. Now, from the side, obviously, when she kicks it up like that with her sash shot, I mean, just crazy size, development, you know, thickness in that outer glute sweep. The hamstrings, you know, I think I always look back at like women's figure and women's physique when I think about hamstrings. And I know the women's bikini can't have crazy dugout hamstrings, but I've always wanted to see just a little bit more conditioning in the hamstrings from these ladies. But overall, just such an impressive package that Miss India PAULINO brought. In fourth place, we just talked about her, GIANNAMORE. GIANNAMORE. I'm sure you could say that in a better way, but that's how I'm going to pronounce it for now. So I do apologize, of course. Really impressive package from her. And you know, like I just said, people were really excited to see her place in this top four. You know, what can we say here? Really great glutes. Love the sass. Her makeup, the red posing suit. Sometimes that pulls away from the physique, kind of washes out the tan, and then you see a lot of women use the blue. Blue is very common for bikini, is what I've been able to see. Very impressive, regardless of the red trunks and the red top. I think it flows really well with her physique. Something I'm not sure how you're supposed to talk about it, but sometimes these ladies have really developed upper chest areas, either from cosmetics or just God-given gifts. But some of the ladies, very complimentary. It doesn't just distract from the physiques. And I think that's exactly where we're going to see Mrs. Jeanette LEYUG here, placing third. Like I said, a previous Miss Olympian. And goodness, does she just own the stage? I don't want to say too much during this posing routine, but just watch as she transitions through these shots. She's been practicing this thing for years. It looks like she's been doing this thing for a decade now. Just the way she transitions, the sass, the smile, the shoulder shrugs, the head nod. I mean, she's owning the stage. I'm really impressed with just how she presents herself on stage. And there's a lot of people on this stage that, you know, she was really battling it out with. Like I said, battling it out for the 1 and 2 right now is ASHLYN KALTWASSER and Lauralie chapados. Both of those very competitive physiques, but I don't think either one of them owned the stage as much as Jeanette LeYUG did at this Pittsburgh Pro. Correct me if I'm wrong here. Didn't she do the commentary at last year's Olympia? Wasn't that the last time we saw her? And then everyone was like, okay, now we really want to see her get back on stage. It was either then or maybe she was at the Boston Pro and she was talking about she wanted to get back on stage. I don't know, guys. This is like I said, I'm still learning. I'm still learning the women's bikini as much as I can, you know, doing these shows. There's so many more shows to cover. I have like 3 other shows that I need to catch up on that I've already done all the footage and content for. St. Louis Pro, Girl Power Pro, the Warrior Classic I need to recap in the women's divisions, just so much. And there you have it, guys. ASHLYN KALTWASSER placing second. She won the Golden State Pro, and then she also won the, I think she just did the Wasatch Classic. So she won those 2 shows back to back, and then she rolled into, before then, the Boston Pro, placing top 3. Now this is going to be a very competitive lineup that we just saw here. And, you know, respectfully, she was able to beat out a previous, more recent Miss Olympia in Jeanette LeYUG and place second. So number 76, ASHLYN KALTWASSER coming in second place. When you look at her physique, again, one of those really balanced physiques. And I know we already missed the front shots, but the way that she presents her abdominals and the way she raises the rib cage to show off that like almost vacuum-esque physique, I think is what really gives her that special place, that special look in women's bikini. And I think that's why she's been able to be so successful, is her physique is so unique compared to most of the other ladies. And then, you know, I really appreciate her. I enjoy seeing her on stage, and you know, she's really building a legacy for herself. Another person building a legacy for herself is Lauralie chapados, or Lauralie Chapa, as she goes on Instagram. Y'all roasted me at the Olympia last year because I kept announcing her as Lauralie Chapa, but it looked like that was how it was spelled. But anywho, Lauralie chapados winning not only the Boston Pro, but also the 2022 Pittsburgh Pro in the women's bikini. Now, I don't know if she's going to do any more shows this year. I wouldn't be surprised if she didn't. And I wouldn't be surprised if she did. I would be surprised if she didn't. She's really on a hot streak right now after placing second at the Olympia, winning the Arnold Classic, and then coming into this show and winning again. So really on a hot streak. So many wins, so many trophies. I know she's racking up the prize money, as you know, it's not as big as, you know, men's open or men's classic physique, but it's still comparable. It's still impressive. And gosh darn it, I bet those sponsors that all the sponsors she has, I bet they make it comparable with the prize money, bonuses and purses. So very, very happy for these ladies on stage. Lauralie chapados, just such a phenomenal ambassador for women's bikini. She's always just so happy. I can't include the speech just because the mic, I don't know what's going on with the victory speeches, but you need to put the microphone in their mouths. And if not, then give the microphone to the people and, you know, really encourage them to put the microphone closer to their mouth, because every victory speech was really muffled and you really couldn't hear it. And it's really unfortunate because this is their time to shine, their time to really show appreciation. And, you know, Lauralie really did a phenomenal victory speech, thanking everyone for attending the show, thanking everyone for supporting her, thanking everyone for purchasing the live stream. So that'll do it, ladies and gentlemen. Another coverage of the Pittsburgh Pro in the bikini. Subscribe if you enjoy this style of content. I do appreciate every single one of you. Comment below what you want to see next. We're going to be covering all the lineups from this show, and then also potentially the finals for the NPC. So stay tuned. It's going to be a very long day, so I hope you enjoy all my coverage. And like I said, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you want to see in the comment section below, and I'll see you guys in the next one.